This is Dr. David Deshine, and welcome to a special Saving America episode where I award a richly deserved A grade to a politician, celebrity, or other person who ends up in the public eye. And we've got a special for you this time. We're a great A grade to 12-year-old Liam Morrison, whose common sense video has now gone viral that shows him speaking about his experience at a school committee meeting in Middleborough, Massachusetts. Yes, the heart of the whack liberals. Why was young Liam accosted by his teachers? He committed the horrific crime of wearing a t-shirt that said, "There are only two genders." His idiot woke teachers claimed that this caused other students to feel unsafe. He rather matter-of-factly states that not a single student expressed this to him. So we must assume that the teachers thought this was somehow anti-LGBT. My loyal listeners, I was in the entertainment business many years ago. We had gay performers and others in business. I was a TV junkie when we had 3 major channels plus PBS. There were openly gay people on television. I'm not going to name the actors that were involved in that, but nobody made a big deal out of it. That's just the way life was. I think the majority of adults in America have been accepting of this for a very long time. Further, as a human resource consultant and employment attorney, I went through the HIV scare of the late 80s and early 90s. I had employers in good faith come to me and said, "We are afraid to hire gay males because we are afraid of HIV." And I said, that is inappropriate. These are human beings. HIV does not spread through casual contact. You should continue to hire them and to proceed like normal. We got through the HIV crisis today. Apparently, we have some pretty good medications out there. Unfortunately, it's still an issue in parts of the community, but we got through that. And again, it is not about being gay, period. This message is simple. We're all members of the human race. As long as another human is not trying to hurt me or my family, I need to treat them with respect and dignity, regardless of any other description, their gender, their sexual orientation, and so forth. That's just the way life is. And I'm very proud of my personal record of working with people of all descriptions. But we've got this big deal. Let's get real, folks. There are only two genders. Not sure why the LGBT community decided to jump on this, but I can tell you that my personal friends who are gay are very upset about this because it's the wrong fight and it doesn't help the gay community. Now, a lot of this reminds me of the famed story by Hans Christian Andersen, The Emperor's New Clothes. Remember that story? 2 con men come to town and claim to have magic cloth. Somehow they get before the king and persuade him that this magic cloth can only be seen by him and these special tailors. They collect a big payday, and the king parades down the street in front of the throngs of his followers, and one little boy calls out, "Hey, the emperor has no clothes." Folks, that is the current situation we're dealing with when a 12-year-old boy points out something that is an absolute biological fact. Men are not women. Men cannot have babies. And for some reason, the Lord blessed us in this fashion. And that's the way it is. And it doesn't have anything to do with your sexual preference. It has to do with how we were made over the many, many eons that it took to get where we are today on this small planet called Earth. And so, folks, young Liam Neil Morrison was that little fellow calling out, "The emperor has new clothes," and he's therefore awarded the coveted Saving America A grade. This is Dr. David D. Shine. Thanks for joining us. And if you've enjoyed this episode, please subscribe on your favorite platform.